Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's a little follow-up. I kind of covered this last night. I saw a video first by Infinite Plane Society, who's been all over the Nipsey Hussle thing these last few days, couple weeks, whatever, right? Now, Infinite Plane Society usually deal with the flat earth type of information, stuff like that. Recently, he's been hitting up the Nipsey Hussle thing from a conspiratorial point of view, trying to say it's a hoax, yada, yada, yada. All right, cool, whatever. Now, also Dread of Question Everything, homeboy in Florida, he peeped that. He's saying that homeboy racist, Infinite Plane Society and whatnot. If you're not aware, I believe IPS is a white dude. Could be Asian, I don't know, but he definitely don't sound like he's black. And I've heard a couple, I breezed on through a couple of things covering the Nipsey Hussle thing, and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I ain't really trying to like bang on dude or whatever. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I could tell he's not like in hip hop per se, not even just being a white dude. There's white people that cover hip hop that are in the culture all day, but you could tell he's out of place with it. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, he did a stream last night talking about Nipsey Hussle's criminal past, something like that, right? So in that stream, he was showing another video of somebody else that put a video up, also somebody that don't seem like they're like in the hip hop world like that, trying to show Nipsey Hussle's alleged paperwork, right? Crimes and everything. And within those crimes, there was some stuff related to sexual violation. I won't say intercourse, but some type of sexually oriented violation with a minor, 14-year-old girl, right? So after I saw that video, I went down through the comments because I'm looking for people that's going to debunk that and say, yeah, this is bogus, right? Now, I didn't see anything in the comments that said anything on the contrary to the claim that dude was making, that the IPS dude also took the video of and did a live stream on, right? So I did a video real quick referencing that video that I just watched about these crimes. However, I said like, yo, people need to look into this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just buying it outright. I want people to scrub this information and, prove it to be inauthentic. Or if it is authentic, prove it to be authentic. But I stressed in the video not to just take not to just look at this video and assume it's true. You know what I'm saying? But I understand people a lot of times might not have, their attention spans might not, have that much length where they just see it. They're like, oh, already a child molester, just jump to some type of conclusion. And I want to shout out my brother. Forget your name, my man. He left a comment. I think it's BYOB or something like that. I forget. But shout out to that brother that left that comment. He linked another video of Nipsey Hussle where Nipsey himself talked about these alleged charges and for the most part debunked the whole situation back in like 2008. These alleged charges happened around 2006, according to the alleged paperwork. Nipsey Hussle spoke on it in 2008. And basically he said there was some girl in the video, they didn't know she was a young shorty, and I guess they had the thing on them and everything, and they was just doing some video stuff, no intercourse and nothing like that. But I guess she didn't want to tell her people or let people know that she was getting down in some activity that's way older than she was. She didn't want to get in trouble with her parents or whatever, so she filed some charges and stuff like that and blew it out of proportion, right? That's what that was Nipsey Hussle's account for it, and he basically dismissed it. He might have even said that the charges were dismissed, right? Whatever. But I took that as solid, and I'll tell you why, right? Now, his account for the situation, that in itself may not just excuse him from any wrongdoing, but I want y'all to check this out. Y'all got to think down the line, domino effect, right? If that man in 2008 was willing to openly talk about this alleged sexual abuse that happened around 2006 or whatever, if he could openly talk about it, that means he feels comfortable about it, right? Also, he's connected. He's in a huge network from his crew, from the hip hop world, all that stuff. So if he's openly speaking about it, that means there's much opportunity for other people to look into it and to make sure that he's thorough. It's not like some secret that was just in the tuck, which is kind of like how I figured it would go. Because, like, how could he have these charges and nobody not know all these years? So the man spoke on it himself, which gave open much opportunity for anybody else to look into it at that time and to point out that it's bogus, or that the root of the situation was not some old creep scumbag type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna I'm just doing this video off the cuff walking around. When I get home, I'll put the link of the video I watched with the dude claiming that he had these charges and he did yada yada yada, and then the link that homeboy last night sent me, I'm gonna put that one in there too, so you can hear Nipsey Hussle talk about it himself and debunk it, as far as him being on some, creepy slime bag type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I just saw this video last night, and rumors may come out. Because even the video I initially did, when homeboy left that comment, I took mine down, because I know how attention spans work with a lot of people. They'll just take something and run with it, and I'm definitely not trying to, put out a tarnishing image or rumor on homeboy like he got down on some other stuff. I was just shocked when I saw it, and I wanted people to look into it. You feel me? But now I'm pretty much on the opposite side of the situation, and I want to help squash this nasty rumor before it even becomes something. Because prior to yesterday, I don't think nobody was talking about it. And like I said, Infinite Plain Society, some homeboy that ain't even really hip-hop like that. He been all over the Nipsey Hussle thing, ain't even in the world, ain't even in the universe. His numbers been doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? He knows that shit's doing numbers. I understand flat earth, all that. You deal with hoaxes and everything. But the energy, it just don't feel right. Listening to dude's voice and everything, he just seems so out of place talking about some stuff in a culture that I personally get the vibe that he's not part of. You know what I'm saying? And Dread as well, he's looking in the thing. He think Nipsey Hussle's on some hoax stuff and all that. As I do this video, actually no, Dread was live earlier talking about it. But I'm just gonna link both those videos, man. I'm pretty sure it's just a nasty rumor that has no merit to it. Also, y'all gotta think like this. A lot of times, just because you see court records or you see charges that people put against somebody, that doesn't mean they were sentenced a lot of times. A lot of times people will just put, because when people trying to charge you with something, they're going to throw a lot of stuff to you and see what sticks to the wall. 2006, I caught a copyright charge for, my vendor, my hustling. They threw everything that they could try to stick to the wall. I recently, a couple years back, had an FBI report done so I could get into Canada, whatnot. And they had like this long ass rap sheet. And I didn't get charged with it. I mean, I pleaded out to some shit, but what I ended up having to hold as far as charges wasn't even a felony. Yet when they looked up, when the FBI report came, the record showed a bunch of felonies. So just because you see a whole bunch of charges, that don't mean any of that stuff stuck. Because, when they trying to bang you, and they're going to throw as much as they can. Every little small detail, whatever. So, yeah, man, like I said, I'm pretty sure that whole Nipsey Hussle engaged in some child sexual abuse, I'm pretty sure that stuff is all bogus. Like I said, he spoke about it. If he spoke about it, that means he has nothing to hide. And since he has nothing to hide, once he speaks about it, it's in the atmosphere and people could look into it themselves, which I'm sure people probably did. And if there was any old foolishness going on, his spot would have been blown. Come on, man. So I just want to do this real quick to pretty much debunk that nonsense. But I'll put the links down. Y'all can check it out for your own selves. All right, y'all.